again, everybody, and welcome to Drury High School and the Bucky Bullet Gymnasium for today's big boys MIAA Division 5 Elite 8 matchup between the 4 and 5 seeds. The number 5 seed, English High from Boston, and the number 4 seed, the Drury Blue Devils. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Rick Bua, John Jacoby, and Peter Gentile back here again for some great MIAA action. John, we were just here the other night, did a very, very close ball game between the Lady Wildcats and Lady Devils, and Lee took that one in overtime. And the crowd has come out here on a Saturday afternoon in March to support their local team, and the Berkshire County teams, there's still a few in there. Monument Mountain Boys, Taconic Boys, PHS Girls. Lennox, of course, knocked off last night. But here we are with the Drury Blue Devils, and boy, what a difference it is getting that 4 to 5 seed.
Oh, it's huge this year being home. Instead of it making a 3-hour bus ride, you're home. Both teams last year made it to the final 8, and Boston English lost to Mahar, and Drury had to play Pioneer, who's this year's number 1 seed, and lost at Pioneer. So one of these teams is making it to the Final Four this year. You can't ask for a better matchup, 4-5 seed. With everything on video, there wasn't a lot out there on Boston English. I'm sure Coach Reset and his staff found some good stuff, but I didn't find a lot. But I know they just beat Palmer 65-63, and Palmer is, played a lot of teams that Drury competed against, and they had very similar scores. So it looks like to be a great game. If we have half the game we had like we did the league game, it would be incredible. Yeah,
you did the same thing, John. Whatever we did for research to prepare ourselves to do this game, I saw the same thing. You have to know matchups, and you don't play the game on paper. You know that. You've been coaching for years. But they did compete very well against teams that Granby and Ware. Drury, of course, lost that heartbreaker to Ware in the Class C finals. We're able to take care of Ware. And it should be a very, very competitive ball game. Drury's home, and like you said, that's a big advantage, not having to get on a bus and travel 3 hours.
Yeah, Boston English played Palmer, and Edgar Escano led them with 25 points and 6 rebounds. They got a lot of good contributions from a lot of different players. They got 17 points from number 11, Bray. 14 points and 15 rebounds from number 10, Alcimi. Do you know how to pronounce that name?
I don't. Alcimi, maybe? Yeah.
And then their point guard, number 4, had 9 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 steals. And those were the key contributors to get them into this Final 8 game.
English High in their away light blue, dark blue uniforms very, very much look like the University of North Carolina.
We got Duke and North Carolina playing tonight. It looks like we're having it a little.
You're right, John, a little bit early.
We got the Blue Devils playing North Carolina colors tonight.
And, of course, before I turn it over to Athletic Director Jeff Polari, as you know, the Blue Devils got here because of the big victory the other night here against the Hoosick Valley Hurricanes, the 13 seed, 50-47 in a good one. And we'll be right back. We're just going to turn it over to Jeff Polari.
Comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated or grounds for removal from the gym this afternoon. We ask that you please respect all players, coaches, officials, and game administrators. Noisemakers, horns, bells, or whistles are also prohibited and result in your removal from the gym this afternoon at Drury. On behalf of all of us with Blue Devil Athletics, we thank you for your cooperation and good luck to both teams this afternoon. And now, let's meet your starters this afternoon. First for the visitors from Boston English. At guard, a junior, number 4, Ms. Nieves. At guard, a sophomore, number 5, Ronia Luna. At forward, a junior, number 10, Garvin Zalsime. At guard, a senior, number 11, Judy Ray Collins. And at forward, a senior, number 12, Edgar Escano. The head coach of the Eagles is Eric McCoy. And now let's meet the starters for your Drury Blue Devils. At guard, a sophomore, number 10, Jorge
4,
forward,
5, 10,
number
11
23,
approach.
Sam Bullock. At forward, a junior, number 32, Connor Hinkle. At guard, a senior, number 20, James Varellis. And at center this afternoon, a senior, number 21, Sam Morgan. Blue Devils are led by head coach Jack Brissett. Your officials this afternoon are Matt LeBlanc, Colin Downey, and Mark Haley. At this time, fans, we ask that you please rise, direct your attention towards the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
We're not on yet.
Yeah, we are, John.
Second Boston team that they're playing this year, so that's twice teams had to make that 3.5-hour bus ride. The first team was Boston Charter, and that was a good game. We watched a lot of good athletic play. I think Boston English has a little bit more shooters. Number 11 can really shoot the ball, so the Drury's got to keep an eye on him. He had 17 in the last game, but he's a shooter. I only saw a few minutes of film, and he can fill up the rock from deep, so they better keep an eye on number 11, Collins.
And by no means, John, am I trying to compare Boston English to the Hoosick Valley, but the other night it was pretty amazing that when it was all said and done, Aiden Wicks, Trevor Moynihan, and Jorge Bond did not make a three in the game. They took Drury's away. Drury took theirs away. Sammy Bullock hit a couple big ones from the right wing, and we'll see if Coach Reset.
Sammy Bullock hit a couple big ones, and Connor Hinkle hit one in the first half.
He did.
That tied up the game 8-8, and he was a big player in that game for sure.
Yeah, as much as Mormon had a big game the first meeting, Connor Hinkle's was the other night. Here we go. English High with the basketball.
They run a dribble, drive, weave offense if we're playing man-to-man.
Here's Nieves.
Drury switches on all screens.
Almost taken away there. There's a long bomb. It's good. Wow, NBA.
I warned them about number 11. I should have gave Jack a call before because that was NBA 3.
He had about 7 on the shot clock, John. He let it rip, and boy, it was nothing but net.
I only saw a few minutes against their game against Mahar, and he had a lot of three-pointers in that game, so that didn't surprise me.
Mormon.
Good pass
goes
inside.
Up and scores.
Nice pass by Jorge into Sammy. Good answer by the Blue Devils. Drury knew about Collins because they got Bullet on him, and he's usually their guy marked on their best scorer.
Shot from the wing. Up, no good. Nice box out there. Bullet comes out with it. Sam's been doing a good job rebounding lately, John.
Yeah, that was a great box out by Sammy Mormon, and then the Drury Blue Devils crashed the board, and Sammy Bullet came away. Drury gets the ball back down
Connor
1.
Hinkle on the right wing. Looks for Mormon, nothing there. To Bond. Into the corner for Varellis. Hinkle goes up, tries to dish to Mormon. Sammy goes up a little bit short that time. English try to push the basketball. Another long bomb. Back iron, no good. There's Bullet with his second rebound in consecutive.
The first shot he was squared up. That time he shut off the dribble, so maybe get him to put it on the floor because he wasn't close on that one.
Shot it no good. Hinkle way up for the rebound. Goes up, nothing. Gets it all back. Bond for three. Back iron, no good. It's going to stay right here with Drury. Knocked out by Alcime. Says Colin Downey.
Yeah,
2 minutes played. 3-2 Boston English.
Contested rebound there. They let him play on that one. Connor, good job, though, on the offensive boards. And they get another possession out of it.
Bond shot back iron again, no good. 2 good looks by Jorge. Couldn't knock either one of them down. That's a great pass and a score.
Good run out by Boston English.
That's
and
Alcime.
They are going to press as well. This is the first time they were setting it up. Third good look. And
Got this one. Third one was a charm.
Squared off nicely there, and now he made one. Hopefully he'll find the hot end. 5-5 early game, tie game, 3 minutes, almost 3 minutes in.
Jump shot's good. He's a shooter. That's his first basket, Nieves. Stolen away.
First turnover of the game.
Shot back iron, no good. Rebound by Sammy Bullet.
Another turnover, though.
Another shot is good. That's Nieves again. Back to back by Nieves. Full court here, pressure. And we got a hold.
Yeah, Boston English put the press on, and they even pressed after a missed shot. They have forced a couple turnovers. Drury's got to figure it out, get it up the court, and maybe score off their pressure. But right now, the pressure's hurting the Blue Devils.
Alcime with the foul. First on him, first on the team here. First foul in the ball game. Bond. No good. Rebound. More way up. And he's fouled. Good position on the left side by Sam. Couldn't get it to go, but he's going to be awarded 2 free throws here. Boy, did he knock down 2 big ones at the end of that losing game, John.
Yeah, no, I was happy for senior Sammy Mormon. That was some pressure free throws. Unless you've been there in the final seconds, those are incredible, and he had ice in his veins on Wednesday night. Looking out on the floor, and when I saw the roster for Boston English, they had no centers listed. Sammy does have a height advantage out there. Hopefully he can take advantage of it.
Swishes both of them through, and it's 9-7 Boston English. 4:30 to go here, first quarter, just underway at the Bucky Bullet Gym. Winner plays Pioneer Valley, number 1 seed in the Final Four.
Yeah, Boston English has hit all their outside shots. Nothing inside for them yet.
That's
Nothing
no good.
again.
They're going to try to push here.
Right inside to Sammy.
Can't get it to go.
Good rebound, get back.
Good recovery there by Bullet. In and out, no good. It's going to stay there. Mark Cayley says blue ball.
Yeah, no, they're letting them go after the rebounds. Another contested battle. That time it went off the Blue Devils.
Very physical, very quick, fast-paced game here.
Boston English hasn't taken a layup or a shot inside the paint yet. There's
Shot
another
no good.
jumper.
We got a foul on the floor.
Yeah, you had 3 Blue Devils.
Drury not able to grab that ball.
3 Blue Devils inside position, and Nieves was able to come away with another possession, and now a foul.
It's got Jorge Bond.
On Jorge Bond, which you like to avoid fouls on him as much as you can because you need him out there.
Another 3. This one's Collins. That's his second 3 here in the first half.
Yeah, no, he's off to a hot start. Much better job breaking the press here, but now they're in their half-court set. They couldn't get anything off it after they broke it.
Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul. Maybe the arm on Connor Hinkle.
Tough call against Connor.
He's been bullying his way in the lane the last few games, John, playing very, very well. I didn't see anything myself, but foul's
I
called.
thought the way they've been calling the game so far, it lets it play on, and he called the whistle. I thought it might be an and one, but the call went against the Blue Devils, and now they got to answer on the defensive end, down by 5 early in the first quarter. 3 minutes left. Big possession right here. Right now, Boston English has not scored all their points from the perimeter. Another three-pointer.
Jump ball's going to stay with Drury. Jorge Vine.
Lucas Hamilton just in the game for Connor Hinkle. Pass was a little strong, had a little mustard on it, and it ended up being a jump ball instead of a possible layup. Tough break for the Devils. Let's see if they maintain possession with the arrow, and let's see what they get out of here.
Braden Durant in the ball game for Varellas. Nothing but net for Bond. His second three here.
Simple play out of bounds. I call it box one. They get the ball to the wing, screen for the shooter, taking the ball out. Nothing but net for Bond.
Floater up, and we got a foul. Come here, Sam Mormon. It's going to be his first.
The other night when they played the Boston Charter School, they couldn't score from outside. Right now, Boston English had scored all 12 of their points inside. That time, Nieves got inside the paint, got a foul, and they were at the line.
Got the good roll there. Carter Daly, the senior, number 42, in for Mormon here at the 2:20 mark of the first.
Number 4 and number 11 both have great touches from outside, and he hit his first free throw. A little long on that one.
Jorge by way up to the rebound. Jorge with left hand. Oh, he's in. Wasn't sure for a second, John.
Yeah, no, that's the thing he added to his game this year. He's taken it to the basket much stronger. Great finish here. 1 point game. It's everything we hoped for and more in this first quarter.
Shot from the corner is no good. Offensive rebound is up and in. That's going to be Alcime. It was his second field goal here.
And that's twice that they
got a foul.
I said all the points were outside, but 4 of them were put on putback. So Boston English is showing they can score both inside and out, and they have earned a 3-point lead. Another foul on Boston English.
That's
but
on Collins, his first.
Both teams only have 3. So, a minute 36 left. No one's in big trouble yet with fouls. Sammy Mormon stepped on the line out of bounds. Got pushed a little bit from behind. They're letting them play, outside the three-point lines. But the one foul on Connor Hinkle is the only glaring foul in the paint.
Long bomb. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Bullitt.
Good rebound by Bullitt. There's a lot of traffic to come down with that rebound. Uh-oh. Got it back.
Is up and in by Bond. He's having a great first quarter here.
Great job driving down the left lane and switching to his right hand because the defense was coming from behind.
Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Hinkle. It's going to stay with Boston English.
Boston English
very
is
physical.
Putting 2 men on the ball on a rebound, so when you get that rebound, you got to be tough with it. Right now, Jorge and Braden Durant have to get back and help the rebounder because they're getting pressured. As soon as they come up with that defensive rebound, they're sending 2 Boston English guys on them, and there's been a couple turnovers off missed shots, and Drury's got to adjust to that.
Varelis back in the game for Durant. And they throw it away.
That should go all the way back. It would have been good in the back court, but the ball hit the line according to official Downey, and Drury gets the ball with 1 minute left, down 1, back at their own baseline. That gives Boston English a chance to put the pressure on.
Hinkle to Varelis. Bullets up, he scores!
Good head fake right there.
Yeah, did a great job. He knew they were coming.
Good patience. You head fake, you got to get your composure back. And he did. Great composure from the freshman there.
Drive to the hoop is blocked. We'll see where it goes. Drury basketball, I believe.
Yeah, he blocked it, and he got it back, and he tried to shoot it, and it hit the side of the backboard out of bounds. Back to the Blue Devils with a 1-point lead now. Good, entertaining first quarter.
Bond is on the bench.
Yeah,
Tried to save it.
They tried to go long. Sammy had to catch that ball. It ran away from him on the bounce.
Shot from the corner is up and no good. Bullet with the rebound. He's got to have a half dozen almost already.
Yeah. He's out of bounds, and he touched it. It's going to remain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been out on Sam Mormon.
Sammy did a good job going after it, and they reacted, and they touched the ball before it got out of bounds, so it goes back to the Blue Devils.
Jorge went up to Coach and said, I want back in. He said, you sit. Catch your breath, young man.
That's a good idea to get a little
Don't want that
there.
second foul either.
Yeah. Durant had a decent look, turned it down. Bullitt has had a good job on the offense. He has 1 bucket, but he stepped up for a freshman. Rebounding is a key, and he did a great job there.
Shot is no good by Hinkle. Here's a last-second shot for the end of the quarter. That is no good, well over the backboard. Oh, John, my goodness, what a good one we got going already here.
Yeah, no, we've had a couple lead changers, and 16-15 Drury. The referees are letting them play for the most part. Only 3 fouls on both teams, even though it's been a very physical game. I've been impressed with Sammy Bullitt's job on the defensive rebound.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
The rebound he got in that final minute, he was on the left side of the floor. Drury did a good job boxing out, and he went on the right side to go get the rebound.
Oh, so there's
3/10 of a second left
in the quarter here. Just a formality then, Coach.
Yeah, you know what? If there's like the fourth quarter, you let it go. But right there, I just would have let the clock run out because you're just going to catch the ball and run the clock out. Nothing bad happened, so nothing gained, nothing lost. 16-15 now that the buzzer has officially gone off.
Well, for scoring for Boston English in that first quarter, 3 different players, Sean. A couple of field goals by Alcime, number 10. Collins with those 2 long threes. And Nieves with a couple of field goals and a free throw. And for Drury, it's kind of like same old, same old. Doesn't happen all the time, but it's been happening a lot lately. Their 2 leading scorers, Bond and Mormon, leading the way. Jorge Bond with 10 first quarter points alone, and Sam Mormon with 4. Sammy Bullitt with that lay-in with the other 2 points for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, no, early they tried to get the ball into Sammy Mormon down the paint. He got a good look, a couple of them, got the 4 points, but Bond got open for 2 threes and then had 2 great drives for his 10 points. Right now, all year long, teams have been trying to shut down Jorge Bond. The good thing about it is since Jorge's been playing basketball in the youth leagues, teams have been trying to shut him down. But he's upped his game. I'm super proud of how good he's become because I see anyone put in as much time and effort. It's great to see how much he's improved and what a great year he's had. Hopefully he can keep it going here in the second quarter.
Sam Bullitt Hinkle bounce pass. Oh, it's a foul on. Mark Cayley calls a foul. I think it's on number 10, Elsime, I believe it is.
Yeah, they're running the old whale play there, and you usually run a double screen, back screen for Hinkle there, but they sent Bond back door. It was a contested shot that they called the foul on. He gets 2 free throws. That's out of the quarter play ran by Drury, and they did a great job getting the backdoor look. Number 10, Alsimi picked up his second foul.
Jorge knocks them both down. 18-15 Drury just underway here at the Bucky Bullet Gym. Second quarter action. Winner goes to the D5 Boys Final Four. It kind of took his eye off the ball for a second. Turnover by Elsime.
The game we did earlier, the girls' game we did earlier, there were a lot of runs back and forth. Boston English came in with a lot of energy, and they've lost it a little bit now. We'll see if they can get it back.
Coach Rossette's telling Connor Hinkle, be careful with that pass. It was intended for Mormon, knocked out of bounds, and Drury's going to have to put the ball in play again.
Yeah, you can't take it easy here. You got to protect every play because they're all over it.
Oh, right into the hands. And a foul. It's going to be on, not a bad foul. He didn't have much of a choice. That's on Varelis.
Yeah, no, he did a good job not giving up the easy 2. That one, Jorge was curling around to get the ball, and the pass was a little bit behind him, and it led to an easy layup. But Varelis at least is going to make him earn it from the line.
Drury's been pressed all year long. I'm not so sure it's been the double-triple teaming, but they've done a very good job. First one's through with no problem. Nieves is 2 for 3. He'll get another.
Yeah, no, he's got good touch. He made a jumper as well. They got some shooters on this team. I couldn't jinx him that time. He made both of them.
There's a steal. Stolen back by Connor Hinkle. Bond into the corner. We got some.
Yeah, Bond didn't get enough.
In the corner.
Earlier in that quarter, Bond had too much mustard. That time he didn't have enough on it, and lucky it got back to the Blue Devils.
James Varelis knocks it in. A 3.
They were worried about Bond coming out of bounds and left Varelis open, and he made him pay. Big three-pointer.
He'll take a shot when he has him. He never forces anything. Never.
Yeah,
unless the shot clock's going off, and it's usually in Bond's hands. Here's a nice drive to the basket. Nice pump fake and score. 9 points for Nieves here.
Yeah, no. He's a good player. I haven't seen too much film on him, but seen him live. He's a very good player.
We got a timeout called by Coach Rossett here.
Yeah, he saw some things he didn't like right there, and he called timeout to preserve the possession. And 21-19, and when they come out of the timeout, guaranteed they're going to see a pressure from Boston English as they've been doing it all game.
6:47 left here. I was looking at some of the teams, John. They play in, they call it the Boston City League, Boston City South League. Of course, there's so many different schools. And to get here, they defeated number 28 South Shore Charter, 77-61. And then, as you mentioned a couple of times, the Western Mass School, Palmer, the number 12 seed, just got by them 65-63 the other night in the round of 16. And, they're 13-10, but they probably play some schools that are not D5s, and I know they played Boston Latin. Some of the teams that made the D5, John, I kind of highlighted in black here. Number 18, Muni's Academy, they beat 67-64. The MIA D5 number 8 seed Fenway, they beat by 10, 72-62, and lost twice to New Mission, the number 7 seed, who's now out of the tournament. They lost by 3 and by 2 in very, very close ball games.
Right. A lot of times it depends on your matchups when you get in the postseason. South Shore Charter, I grew up in the South Shore, and that was not a school when I was there. I don't know anything about them. But there's good basketball in the South Shore, and that was a good win to start the tournament.
Shot no good. Mormon with the rebound. Stolen away.
Yeah, Luna got in there, got a hand on it. Mormon brought it down. He's got to keep it up because they're very active on the boards.
They work the ball well and quickly. They like to penetrate. We got a foul on Hinkle on the floor.
That's going to be number 2 on Hinkle, and all the other players on Boston English aren't afraid to take it to the hole. 4, 5, and 11 are the only ones I've seen shoot from outside right now, but they all look to get in the paint and then kick it back out. That might be Sammy's second if it's on him. I don't know if he got one in the first or not.
It's going to be the second on Mormon.
Yeah. So both Drury bigs. Connor's not a true big, but he plays the 4 as well as anyone I've seen this year. But both the 4 and 5 spots at Drury both have 2 fouls. That's going to be something to watch as we move forward.
First one short. This is Edgar Escano, a senior, a starter. Hasn't been a factor in the scoring column yet, and he's trying to do that now.
He had 25 points. Number 12. He had 25 points in the game against Palmer. And he
gets the roll on
and
the
he's
second
on the board now.
21-20 Drury. Nova, a junior, number 1 in the game for English High.
Lucas Hamilton come in with the foul trouble. Hinkle goes to the bench.
We got a foul on Nova just into the game.
We had 6 fouls the whole first quarter. We're up to 5 already, less than 2 minutes in the second quarter. Either they're reaching a little bit or the refs are calling it a little tighter, but 5 fouls already. Something else to watch as we move forward.
Bond streaks to the hoop, uses the glass, won't get it to go. Mormon goes up and scores. Nice offensive rebound.
Bond he got 2 guys to have to play him on the drive, and that opened up the offensive rebound for Sammy, who laid it in for another 2 for the big senior.
They're trying to get whistle each time.
Drury's trying to run out, but English did a great job getting back.
Little floater up, no good. Oh, good position by Mormon. He just couldn't handle the ball. We got offensive charge called by Mark Cayley, taken by Varelis, and he does that well.
Yeah, he did a great job getting position. I wasn't sure he was going to get the call because it was close. But
it was very close.
But he got the benefit of the doubt. He squared up perfectly, but he didn't get full contact, but he got the charge called nonetheless.
Bond from the corner. Got it!
Right there, Drury switches out on all screens. The Eagles didn't switch here, and they left Drury's leading scorer open, and you can't do that, and he made him pay. Biggest lead for Drury by 6 right now. Here's the weave I saw in my video.
Stop, pop, no good. Rebound. Oh, offensive rebound. Hamilton had good position. Oh, I thought it was a travel there. Shot is up and in, another 3. That's Alvarado, and that's his first 3, so they can shoot.
Yeah, they got some balanced scorers over and back.
You called it at the same time as Mr. Downey called it.
Well, you know what? Sammy did a great job coming back to the basketball, but which if he didn't, it's a turnover. But his lead foot caught the midcourt line, and that's off over and back to the Eagles. Eagles have responded with a 3, and now they got possession back. Down by 3.
They're very impressive offensively. Very impressive team. Wow. Shot Hamilton to Bond.
That was another deep one from Collins.
Shot is no good. Didn't get a whistle. The foul's going to be on Bond. That's going to be on his second.
You got Bond
Mormon and Hinkle, yeah.
And Hinkle are the three leading and probably most important players on the floor for Drury, and all three of them have two, with a lot of time left here in the second quarter. Mormon and Bond stay on the floor right now.
Shot from the corner is no good. Rebound by Bond. Got a hold. Oh, they're calling a jump ball.
I'm telling you, every rebound they're getting double teamed. You got to be tough with the ball, and you got to have teammates coming back to help you.
A nice spin move. Up, no good. Rebounded by Varela.
That could have been Sammy's third foul. They let that one go, but that was close. Travel.
Yeah.
In the NBA, Luka would have got away with that. But in the high school basketball, you're not going to get away with that.
No, you're not, John. I agree with you so much, yeah. 3:25 left here in the first half. 3-point Drury lead. They have great dribbling skills, John. That helps them to penetrate, too. Long three. Is up, no good. Rebound by Mormon. Here comes Bond.
I wouldn't be surprised if they score a bucket that Jack doesn't call timeout here.
Bond shot back there, no good.
Hamilton,
big rebound.
Jack has two players at the line.
Short pop, no good. Bullet rebound, up, no
no
good.
Foul called there.
Here comes English on the move.
Could have trapped the corner, but Bullet went back to his man.
Long shot is good. Another three.
Tie ball game. And Boston English calls timeout. Drury will get their subs in, but they erased about 2 minutes ago. Drury had a 6-point lead. And the Eagles have gone on a 6-0 run with threes from Alvarado and Collins. And just like the first quarter, there's streaks, 1 or 2 points, 1 or 2 runs, but no team able to separate themselves. And we got a tie ball game with 2:34 left. Very exciting. What you expect in a 4-5 matchup. And Boston English has given everything to Drury, and Drury's answered the call for the most part. The thing that worries me the most is the 2 fouls on Bond, Mormon, and Hinkle. And hopefully they can go in halftime and keep them all at 2 and keep themselves in the game.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly, John. I agree with you. Just looking down quickly at my score sheet, it can't be more even as far as scoring is concerned. I don't know about assists or rebounding, but I can tell you that each team has 5 2-point field goals, 4 3-point field goals, and 4 free throws.
Yep, no, it's pretty evenly matched. I think number 11, Collins, has been looking forward to this moment all year because he stepped up ready to play once he got off the bus. And Nieves is a real good basketball player. And the other guys compete hard all day. They got a well-balanced team.
Here's Durant. Goes, it won't go. Gets a rebound, goes up, won't go again.
Got his own rebound again.
Here's Alvarez. Won't go.
Both Drury players got a hand on it.
Durant and Daly, the 2 Ds.
They did a great job on the offensive boards, but they couldn't cash in.
Boy, they got some good shots there, some hard work by the bench.
Yeah, you got Bond out here, and then you got 4 subs on the bench. You don't see that too often with the Blue Devils. Big couple minutes right here.
Shot is up and good, and English takes the lead.
8-0 run right now.
That's the first field goal by Escano. And a foul.
That jump ball they called a few minutes ago was big because that would have sent them to the line. Instead, that's only their 4th foul, and Drury's going to have to beat the pressure again. Got a couple new players out there that don't see a lot of these crunch minutes.
Alvarez, shot is no good. He's got a couple great looks.
He's been right on target. He came up short at both times, but hopefully he can get one to fall if he keeps getting those looks.
The jumper is no good. Rebound by Webb was Bond.
That could be a foul. No call. They're letting him play. Another foul. No call. Durant from
long
deep.
three. It's
He
good.
got it
He
to
got
go.
the roll.
That one rolled in. Big shot by the 8th grader. Wasn't afraid of taking it. It was deep, though, and he made it.
1:15 left in the quarter. Drury with a 1-point lead at 29-28. Shot for the corners, no good. Offensive rebound.
They're going to call on the box out.
It's
Hamilton.
on Hamilton, yeah, 41. His first, team's fifth, so it's going to put them on the line in bonus.
Yep, he did a great job boxing out, but he never competed for the rebound. When the ball went long, he finished his box out, and they got him on extended box out rule. 5th foul. I'm not sure which Eagle will go to the line, but one of them will be stepping up. Looks like number 12.
Escano,
Escano,
he's 1 for 2.
who hasn't gotten going after a great Final 8 game against Palmer. That was a big bucket by Durant, though, because the Eagles were on an 8-0 run. Drury regained the lead, but now the Eagles have 2 to try to get it tie or get the lead back. So far, I'm impressed with their rotations from the foul line. They got good shots and very good game so far.
Yeah, they're 6 out of 8, John, from the free throw line. Drury's 4 for 4. Mormon with 2 and Bond with 2. Retaking the lead. Boston English 30-29. 1:07 left on the clock. Durant. Bond.
Drury's not afraid to run a little clock out. They don't mind going to halftime with everybody with 2 fouls.
Stolen away. Nice steal, almost a steal by Bond. He played interference and broke up the breakaway layup.
Yeah, you know, that's one where if he gets called the foul, it's huge, but no foul. Play on, 36 seconds left. I'm guessing Escano has 2 fouls because he comes right back in with the Eagles getting the ball out of bounds, up 1. They're looking for the last shot, 2-second difference in the shot clock. They're going to hold the ball. That's okay. Drury's okay with that. They get a stop here. They're down 1. If they score, they're in the game, and hopefully Bond avoids foul trouble with 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
They're going to try to get a good look at open three, or they're going to penetrate. And that's the way the first half's going to end, as the ball just rolled around a little bit.
That's a win right there. Drury did enough to not give up the offensive rebound, and the clock ran out on the Eagles. Up 30-29, exact same score as the quarter, except for now Boston English has a 1-point lead compared to Drury having the 1-point lead.
I thought they weathered the storm pretty much with the bench. They played really, really well.
Yeah, the three-pointer by Durant was huge because the last 4 minutes of the game, the Eagles went on a 8-0 run. Durant hit the 3, and the run ended up 10-3. Those were the only 3 points the Blue Devils got in the last 3.5 minutes, and they're going in the locker room. You're never happy when you're down, but with the foul trouble they got in the second quarter, being down 1, we got a 16-minute ball game basically with a 1-point difference. Very entertaining first half, and I'm expecting the same thing coming up in the second half.
Yeah, and with the 3 Blue Devils, John, with 2 personal fouls, they did weather the storm as far as not picking up their third in the first half. So
that's huge because you play a different type of defense with the third foul. Obviously, you don't want to pick up that third foul early in the third quarter, but you don't want to go into the third quarter with 3 already, and they avoided that. Big weathering the storm. I agree with you 100%.
I thought Coach Reset made the right move. He kind of rolled the dice with Bond and hoping that he didn't pick up his third. with the two bigs with a better chance of battling underneath to pick up their third, and it didn't happen.
Well, Drury doesn't, they play minutes here and there with a lot of players, but they like their starters out on the floor, and they kept Bond out there because they got to keep one of them out there, and obviously your leading scorer, best ball handler would be the choice you made. He had one play where he could have, on a 2-on-1 break, he intercepted it and got a hand in there to force an out-of-bounds play. That was the only danger area, and he survived it. And the Blue Devils are happy that no one picked up their third, and hopefully they'll play better defense in the second half and avoid foul trouble. But Boston English has a lot of good athletic players that take it to the hole, and they're going to keep coming and coming and coming. Ferralis took the only charge of the game. Connor Hinkle got a tough foul on the offensive end. It could have went either way. The ref saw him push off, and he got that foul. So entertaining ball game, anybody's ball game. This is what you want to see in a Final Eight matchup. Two teams very well matched up, and we're looking to some great basketball ahead in the second half.
So it's 30-29, English over Drury by 1 point. And John and I will take a quick break, and we will be right back. Don't go away with second half action here from Drury High School. Okay, we're back for second half action here at Drury High School. It is the MIAA Division V boys round of 8, the Elite 8. The winner goes to the Final Four, and at halftime, it's English High from Boston, 30, and the Drury Blue Devils 29. And Blue Devils had that 1 point lead, John, after 116-15. Got outscored by 2 by English, but it's been fast and furious. And what a great coaching job by Coach Reset. Knowing that he had to keep Bond out there to control that press, but he kept Hinkle and Mormon on the bench with about 2 minutes, and they weathered the storm. And so whatever's going to be is going to be. But now they know each other, and this one's got all the makings of going down to the end like the other night with the girls' game.
Yeah, you coach, and if you play someone with 2 fouls and they pick up the third, then you got to live with it. But he did a good job balancing the clock. You never know how it's going to play out there, but my rule is if it's under 4 points a game, I'll sit my guys. Don't let the game go away, and the game didn't get away from Drury there. 1 point game, and they get the possession to start the third quarter.
Hinkle into Mormon. Nice pass, and scored! Oh, what a precise pass.
Yeah,
it had to be perfect, John.
That was a dangerous pass. No, yes. And it led to an easy 2 for Sammy. Good closeout by Sammy. They were looking to shoot another 3 right off the bat, but Sammy made him pull it back. Again, he got out there. Looked like they're in a zone a little bit here.
Shot's going to be a little long.
Big rebound by Bullitt. He had a good first half rebounding the ball. He got the first one of the second half. 1 point lead and the ball back. Good start by the Blue Devils.
Ferralis' shot is a little long.
Yeah, he didn't force that one. It was a good look. He was just a little too quick on that one.
And scoring all alone under the hoop is Alcime.
Yeah, no, the defense little spread out there, and they got a good easy look. They haven't gotten inside too much tonight. That time they did to retake the lead.
Hinkle, nice stop. And it scores off the glass. He's been doing that a lot lately and doing it well, John.
Yeah, he had his best game that I've seen him have in his career against Huzik the other night, and that was a great finish right there. Hopefully he's geared up for a big second half.
There's a turnover. That's Hinkle's first points of the game after leading the scoring for the Blue Devils the other night against Huzik Valley.
That's a tough pass. Ferralis is in a tough spot. He gets out. Bullitt's going to break away a little bit.
He lost the ball.
He was a little out of control. You're not going to get bailed out by the ref there.
And a travel.
Yep. They got the ball back. They were lucky for that. But Sammy Bullitt, when Jorge put the ball on the floor, he's got to break long. There wasn't enough separation, and the Boston English player was able to get back and defend Bullitt, and they turned it over, but they got it right back on another turnover. Nice break of the press right there.
Mormon goes up. Oh, can't get it to go. Gets the whistle. Couldn't get the N one, though. I'll
No.
run down the first half scoring when we get a chance. Usually, John, we come on. I guess I just give ourselves enough time today, but we will do that when we get a little quick break here. Sam Mormon goes to the line.
The press break started with Varela splitting it. Hinkle hit Bond in the middle. It led to a 3-on-2. Bond could have pulled up for a 3, but got the ball inside to the senior big man, and he's true on the first one, and hopefully can cash in 2 here. Little bit long.
Nice rebound.
Drury is in a zone. Looks like a high, like a 3-2 zone. Travel, they didn't call that one.
Shot from the corner. It's no good. Rebound by Bond. Little short. Runner's good. He did it all. From coast to coast pretty much. He broke that press. Saw the opening. He's got that soft touch, John. That's what good shooters have.
Right, well, that's a shot that not many people have, the runner, and he hit it and got it home to come home.
Got a foul on blue called by Colin Downey.
Alcimi. And Connor did a great job boxing him out. Alcimi battled real hard.
That should be 3 on him, and it is, John.
It is, yeah. And he battled real hard, and he's coming out of the game with his 3rd foul. They're in man-to-man pressure, it looks like now.
Varela is going to turn the ball over.
Yeah, no, they got a double team on him, and they got a tip on the ball. If he let it go out, it would have been their ball, but your instinct is try to save the ball, and it went out.
Yeah, I was interested to see what Drury could do on that possession with that 4-point lead. Every possession so big. Just underway here in the second half. Oh, nice drive to the hoop.
Varela's tried to take a charge, so he didn't have that guard spot filled. And Nieves, I think, took it right to the basket. Nice pass. Sammy lost it, though, but to get it back from Hinkle. Nice pass.
Nice bounce pass to Mormon. He puts it in from Hinkle.
Good effort on the offensive boards there once again, and they found Sammy. Great pocket pass by Connor Hinkle.
This shot from the corner is good. Wide open 3.
Luna likes it in the corner. He doesn't move from that spot. That's his second make and 3rd or 4th look from there.
And Bond will go to the line as he is followed by Nieves.
Nieves is a very, very good player, and he's all over Bond. But that time he got him, he wasn't happy with the call, but that's only his first. He plays very good defense, and I'm not surprised that's only his first. But he got him there, and Bond will get to the line.
Three for the line is Jorge. He'll get another as Lucas Hamilton comes in to give Sam Bullitt a little breather. Sam was a rebounding machine in that first quarter alone, never mind first half.
Yeah, no, he's played enough games. He's no longer a freshman. He's a freshman and a half, but he's earned every minute he's got this year and has a great campaign. He can score, hit the 3, but tonight he's impressed with the rebounding he's been able to do.
Nice pump move, it good. Scoring in the lanes, Nieves again. He's got 11, I have unofficially.
Yeah, that sounds about right. He's had a good game so far. He's a do-it-all player for the Eagles. Like I said, 9.6 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals in his last game. And he's helped lead the Eagles in this quarter. him and Collins are the two main guns
If
so
you look
far.
at the scoreboard, John, under fouls, 4 team fouls, considered Drury's none.
Well, Drury went to the zone, so that's not too surprising. The zone was bothering English, but they've settled into it now and run some good sets against it. Someone's got to get open for him.
Bond, shot won't go. Rebound by Nieves. They're trying to push. Oh, nice job by Connor Hinkle on the steal.
That long.
Shot, no good. Rebound. Mormon up, fouled. Great work by Connor Hinkle in intercepting that pass. He played a football defensive back at that. Drury got the ball, and
that's the old tip play in football. He hustled back, got a hand on it, tipped it to Varellis. Varellis got it ahead, and they got a good run out. And Sammy is at the line for 2 more after getting fouled after an offensive rebound from the Varellis attempt on the fast break.
what a hard-fought close ball game. Right from the jump at the beginning of the ball game. 1 out of 2 again for Mormon.
2-point ball game with 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes left to go. Still in the zone is Drury. That's going up. Short.
Oh, putback is in. No, and we got a timeout. That was number 12, Escano, with his second basket, first here in the second half, and we are tied at 41, and English wants a timeout.
Normally you wouldn't say that's a good look from Collins, but we've already seen him hit a couple from 23 feet. He got a good look. He was right on target, but an Eagle snuck in for the offensive rebound, put it back, and tie ball game. I think that was Escano, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Like I said, I don't know much about this team. I know he had 25 points in the previous game, but they've kept him down. But that was a big 2 to tie up the ball game, and what a highly competitive back and forth basketball game we're seeing tonight. Very competitive. 2:31 left. You don't know, but right now Drury going to the zone. They've avoided foul trouble, but the Eagles have now started to attack the zone better and clawed their way back into a tie ball game.
In the first half, Nieves had 9 along with Collins. They were almost in double figures, and 5 for Escano. Alcime had 4, and Alvarado had 3. For Drury in the first half, Bond had 15, 6 for Sam Mormon, 3 for Durant, 3 for Varellis, and 2 for Bullitt.
They picked up their pressure deeper in the front court. Drury breaks it. Bond with a 3, missed to the right, and that leads to a run out. Great hustle. Great hustle by Hinkle.
Here comes Varellis. Fast and furious action on both ends. They're just letting them play. We got a kick ball. Pressure's incredible, John.
The ball pressure by the Eagles are incredible because Sammy Morgan snuck behind the defense, but Varellis couldn't see him being swarmed by the defender all over him. They maintained possession on a kick ball.
Bond will sit at 2:06 of the third, tied at 41, Drury basketball. Little flip shot is good.
Sammy backed him up. They gave up the paint, and he did a great job laying in a little jump hook. Old-fashioned basketball right there from the senior.
Shot from the corner is up. It's no good. Rebound.
Got to grab it, and the Eagles come up with a 50-50 ball.
Good defense by Drury there. Shot from the corner is up. It's no good.
Big box out by Varellis. Great box out. Double coming. Fights through it. Hinkle holds the ball like a football as they're all over him.
Varellis shot is good. A 3.
That one was not too quick. He took a nice rhythm jumper. His second 3 of the game and a big bucket by another
Just
fellow
nice drive
senior.
to the hoop. Looking for the and one.
Alvarado.
is Alvarado. He'll go to the line. He has not been to the line yet. 6 out of 8 for the Eagles tonight. And the Blue Devils.
First foul of the half. The zone has been keeping them out of foul trouble, but the Eagles have been able to penetrate it, and right there, Alvarado earned a trip to the line.
Drury's 8 for 10 from the line. But only Bond and Mormon have been to the line, which is a pretty typical Drury ball game.
Right, yeah, no, sometimes Hinkle can get there, but...
Corrales will set. Coach says, great job, James, great job.
Yeah,
Keep it up.
He's only taken 3 shots, and he's got 6 points. A senior stepping up is great to see. Great box out by Hinkle. Great team rebounding as Jorge comes in to grab the rebound.
You got a foul.
And Bond is going to the line.
Yeah, wow, with 1:01 left here, the 5-point Drury lead. John, my nephew is sitting to the left of you, Brett Denning, who was a ball player and a student here 10, 12 years ago, and played for Coach Reset, and said to me, hey, Uncle Rick, I said, do you know how many of us are here today that played for Jack Reset? I said, I can't even imagine, because if I'm, correct me if I'm wrong, John, did Jack take over the varsity after you had it?
Yeah, I went from 98 to 2005, and Jack's been here ever since. The basketball community at Drury is incredible, both the girls and boys side, and it's not a surprise to see all his old players here today. Another rebound by Bullitt.
Under a minute left in the third. Coach Reset calling a play. Bond with the basketball.
Any foul, he goes to the line.
Won't get it to go. Oh, it's going to be white ball. Kylan Daly almost had it. Got tipped away, but it's knocked off of Boston English.
Yeah, Connor had a hand on the ball. It got away from him, but it ended up off Boston English, and Drury gets another new shot clock.
The ball is always safe in the hands of Jorge Bond.
Big possession for Drury because the Eagles get the fourth quarter possession if there's
Durant
no
from
jump
the corner. Won't go.
Great look. Last possession, last time the Eagles slowed it down. Let's see what they do this time. Running the weave, I think. Nope, they're going to shoot it. Not make it, but get a rebound.
That's a travel. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Well, I didn't get the call I wanted, but I'm not coaching.
No, great rebound by the Eagles, but it looked like he took an extra step. But he definitely got fouled, but did the foul happen before the travel? If the foul happened before the travel, then it's on the floor. I don't think they should have got both and one, but both calls didn't go Drury's way. They'll get the ball one more time up by 3 or 4, depending on the result of this foul shot, as long as they secure the rebound. Big grab by Durant. Tough shot. Too much time left on the clock.
Yeah, they're lucky. Yeah. I'm guessing if we were to ask Braden right now, he thought the clock was about to go off because he didn't set himself. It looked like a desperation corner shot.
13, 14 seconds left to go after the rebound. They broke the press, but he took it a little early, and the Eagles did a great job. Quick outlet. And they got their best shooter, Collins, open 3, but he didn't cash it in. That would have been huge because the Eagles start with the ball in this much highly competitive game today. The Drury Blue Devils convert their 1-point deficit to a 3-point lead going into the final 8 minutes.
So there is at this point of the tournament, John, there is a banner and a trophy supplied by the Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association, and the ball game I did last night with Tim Maury down at Hoosick Valley. The girls, for the 4th consecutive year, were awarded their, I guess, a regional type region of D5.
You know, we don't have Western Mass anymore, but the only way to get a Final Four title was to win the Western Mass in years past. But it's a big deal to make it to the Final Four. Drury or Boston English would have to face the number 1 seed. but both teams are scratching and clawing trying to get their way there. It would be a great honor. One of these teams is going to cash in. 8 highly competitive minutes left to go.
Boston English with the basketball, trailing by 3. Drury starters are all in. Oh, almost intercepted. Shot blocked. And a foul, I think, on James Morales. Oh, they were inches away from intercepting that pass through the lane, John.
Yeah, that was a dangerous pass that the Eagles got away with. Sammy Bullitt just missed it off his fingertips. Good rebound by number 10 there, Alcini, and that was a good foul by Morales. He would have had an easy 2. Now he's got to earn it at the line.
Rattles in. He had not been to the line tonight as of yet. Can make it a 1-point game here. 47-45 Drury, just underway here in the 4th quarter. Knocks them both down.
First 2 points of the quarter go to the Eagles. Nice pass inside.
Nothing for Hinkle. Trying to direct traffic.
Bullitt's corner 3, wide right. Rebound by Hinkle. And earns a 3 for Bond, short.
Mormon fighting for it.
Nice.
Oh, it's a Bullitt.
And he missed it.
Oh, go, Bunny!
Too quick. He was on his left hand. He went a little too quick.
Tapped up, no good. Another offensive rebound put up, no good, and a foul. So the momentum a little bit with English right now, John.
Yeah,
but Drury had some great looks. They missed 3 or 4 shots easy down there. And of course, the easy one by Bullitt.
Connor and Sam both got inside position there. If Sam got the rebound, he'd go right up with it because he's got the size. Connor was able to find Bond for a wide open 3. Sammy couldn't come up with the rebound, but he found a wide open Bullitt who rushed the shot. He was surprised how wide open he was, and sometimes those are the toughest shots to make. Got his own rebound. Big rebound. Bond tapped it to Morales. That's a big possession.
I didn't make a call there because I wasn't sure which way it was going to go. Here comes Bond.
Inside to Sammy.
Mormon's fouled.
Push from behind.
I think it's going to be on Alcimi.
The referee on the baseline is the one who's going to see that. He had his hands on his back.
That's his 4th, John.
Yep. When you look at this Boston English team, they got a lot of guys around the same size. Alcimi has matched up with Sammy. Now he goes to the bench with 4. Back door. Nice pass by Bullitt.
Beautiful pass from Bullitt. He decided to give it to Sam Mormon. Had the easier shot.
2 guys came on him. Great read by the freshman. The Drury crowd getting into it. This is fun.
Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Hinkle.
Bullitt, the rebounding machine, flew by that rebound, but Hinkle was there to back it up.
Just a little bit too much adrenaline on that pass to Mormon by Hinkle.
You know what? Hinkle's eyes bulged out. He saw Sammy open, and he just rushed it. It was a good effort. Came up a little short or
all
a little
these
long.
possessions, and I said in the 3rd quarter, much less 4th quarter, how important each possession is.
We've already had 2 minutes fly by this quarter. It moves fast in a tournament game. Bond with the steal, though. 3 guys on him. Get it ahead. They do. Big possession by Drury. 1 possession game. They're trying to push the lead with 5.5 minutes left to go. Looking to get it inside Sam here. They do. Traveled, got away with it.
Oh, good.
He took an extra step, got away with it, but he couldn't make the turnaround.
Boy, they pushed the ball really hard. Stopping a pop
Long.
is up, no good. Rebound by Hinkle.
Got to not throw elbows. He got it. Good job protecting the ball, not picking up an offensive foul.
Foul on the floor. That's only the second foul on English here. Each school with 2 team fouls here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's a big call right there. Sammy had pretty good position inside, but they called the foul.
It's on Alvarado, his second.
On the penetration, and Drury takes the ball on the baseline. Sammy wide open.
Goes up. Oh, misses it. Oh, my goodness. That's 2 bunnies in the last minute or so. Drury's missed. Got a foul on the floor by Bullitt.
That's a great foul. I thought Collins was going to get all the way to the basket. No one, everybody wasn't back for Drury there. Make them earn it. They got it. Not a shooting foul, so they got to take it out of the baseline.
My pen wanted to put 2 points under Sam Mormon so badly, John.
That's a couple of them that they need to cash in, but you got to move on. If you miss a shot, next play.
Shot no good. Rebounded by Bond.
They're all over him on the rebound. They no call. He gets to the basket.
And misses the layup.
Yeah, no.
Too much adrenaline. I haven't seen Drury miss so many chippies in a long time, John.
I think he thought good
drive. Be Mormon, it's going to be 4, I think.
Yeah, he would have got away with it if he didn't swing.
Somebody needed to step in the lane, try to take the charge. It didn't happen.
Yeah, that's a tough call, and that's a tough minute for Drury.
Oh, it's on Hinkle, his third.
Yeah, that's a tough minute for Drury, missing a couple bunnies and then following on a drive from the Eagles. Very exciting game. Drury taking it to the basket hard the last 3 possessions, but coming up short.
Escano has lived at the line. He's 5 out of 6.
Drury's up to 4 fouls to the Eagles, 2. A lot of time left here in the quarter. 1 or 2 point game after the shot. 1 point game, 49-48. Drury Blue Devils. Ooh, a deflection finds Bond.
Floaters up. It won't go. Drury just can't. They got a lid on the basketball right now.
Big defense by Varela. The loose ball goes to Hinkle. There's an Eagle down on the floor. They're letting them play on. Hinkle almost throws it away, recovers it. Almost throws it away, recovers it.
Oh, my gosh.
Drury needs a bucket, and they got to protect that ball. Everybody's back on the floor. Eagles. Nieves went down, and he's back in the play now.
And we got a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Nieves.
Varela finished the play and made the toughest layup in the last 2 minutes, but it's not going to count. It was foul before the shot.
There was a Sam Bullitt shot that I wanted to put down to a couple Sammy Mormons, to a couple Jorge Bonds, and they just wouldn't fall.
Now they're saying, this time the Eagles read the same play. Then a foul. They can take the lead from the line.
They are so fast, John. It's on Sam Bullitt.
That's 5. Every foul, once you hit 4, every foul, they're going to the line. That was a shooting foul, so that's not a factor, but they're on the line with a chance to take the lead. Drury ran a great play for a layup for Mormon. They didn't cash in. Ran it again. It looked like he was open at the last minute. Escano left his man and took the pass away, went coast to coast, and is now at the line. Tie ball game.
Chance to give his team the lead. He's only missed 1 free throw today. And he does.
That's the first lead for the Eagles since the opening start of the third quarter, 50-49. No team has been able to separate. The biggest lead of the game has been 6 points, and we got a 1-point ball game with 3:40. Very similar feeling from the Lee Drury girls game the other night.
Exactly.
It's just back and forth, back and forth. 2 excellent high school teams. Both of them deserve a chance to play in the Final Four, but only one of them is going to earn that. And we're trying to see which team will come out on top with 3:40 left to go. Drury needs a big bucket here after the timeout.
I think in the third quarter, and later in the third quarter, most of the fourth quarter so far, they've been pounding the boards. they've got a lot of second chances, and Drury's kind of been one and out. So
Well, they went to the zone. When you're man-to-man, you can box out your man a lot easier. I think the zone definitely helped Drury avoid foul trouble, but after the first few possessions, the Eagles started to chip away at the zone, and they have been dominating on the offensive boards. Like I said, back and forth game. Drury's come up short on a couple baskets they'd love to have get back, but you can't ask what happened a minute ago, a play ago. You got to make next play, and right now out of this timeout, Drury needs someone to step up and cash one in here, regain the lead. Anybody's ball game with 3:40 left. You can't ask any more for a high school playoff basketball game. Half court pressure now.
stolen away.
Jorge didn't go to the ball. Nieves did. Big possession now.
Shot is up, no good.
Big, another offensive rebound, though. They get the ball back.
3:15 to go. 1 point lead for Boston English with the basketball. Shot from the corner. It's good!
Off
That's
the
a
bank.
huge three.
Off the bank from the corner. The Drury girls lost on a bank shot that sent them into overtime. That's an unbelievable bank shot from the corner.
Shot no good. Shot up and in by Mormon.
That's a big bucket right there. Timeout by Drury. Set up their defense. That bank shot was unthinkable. You don't call bank from that corner. Collins has been shooting all night long. That one was an improbable three, and it gave the 4-point lead for the Eagles. Sammy Mormon, offensive rebound, cuts it in half. 2:48 left. Timeout, Drury Blue Devils.
53, Boston English, 51 Drury. It's been a great one. 16-15 Blue Devils after one. English 30-29 at half. And
Yeah.
the Blue Devils by 3, 47-44, leading in to this fourth quarter. Drury in the 5 team fouls. So Boston English is in the bonus. They will be at the line the rest of this ball game. And they have 1 to waste, John. They only have 3.
Both these teams were knocking on the Final Four last year. Drury had a 1-point lead going in the second half against Pioneer. Pioneer, obviously a top ball team last year. And then last year, these Eagles lost to Mahar. The Eagles had a first half lead, and Mahar scrambled back and took it away. Both teams scratching and clawing, trying to get their way in. And the Eagles have earned a 2-point lead right now.
It's a 3-minute season for both these squads. The winner advances to the D5 Final Four.
Drury fans trying to chant on the defense. Great atmosphere here at Bucky Bullitt Gymnasium. They're holding the clock, running the clock down. Let's see what they come up with here in the final 10 seconds of the shot clock. Double screen high, three-pointer. Long, big rebound by Bullitt. That time the ball found him, but he got it. Another big rebound from the freshman. Connor Hinkle with a screen, little bit dangerous. Got away with it. Big
Up
basket.
and in by Hinkle.
Bullitt, very patient, found a cutting Connor. He banked that one home. Tie ball game.
Under 2 minutes. Offensive foul. Got a
Number
moving
10.
screen.
Number 10, he's out. Alcimi, he's gone. That's a big call by official down. Oh, it's on number 11. My bad, Collins. Number 11, Collins got the moving screen. It looked like he pointed at Alcimi. Alcimi lives to play another minute 43 or until his 5th foul. Big call right there. Drury ties up the ball game, 4 straight points, and now the ball back. And they have the possession arrow down to the wire. Rick, we can't ask for another good game.
No, this is another great one, John.
Jack Brissett calls out 1. Let's see what that leads to.
Perales thought about it, changed his mind.
Little deeper than he likes.
Just swing it around.
Nice pass inside.
Sammy goes up, doesn't make it. Oh my goodness, off the rim, didn't use the board. 1:10 to go.
Great
Now
pass
English with
inside
a chance
by
to take the
Hinkle.
lead.
Couldn't cash in though.
One minute left. 1 minute left in the ball game. Tied at 53.
Drury back to man. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here they go. Short. Got it. Wow, he had enough legs to get it there.
Alcime knocked down his first three of the ball game, John.
And I thought he fouled out on that moving screen, and he said, no, I did not. And he knocked down his first three of the ball game. I thought he was short, but he got enough legs in it, and it sneaked over that front rim and made it. 3-point lead from the English. Drury is down 4 a minute ago, but now there's only 37.4 seconds left.
Biggest shot of that kid's probably career so far, John. A three from the corner.
Yeah, I don't think he's taken one all game, let alone make one. That's an unbelievable big bucket. And now Drury, 37.4 seconds left. You take an open three, especially from Bullet in the corner or obviously Bond. If not, you can get it inside, cut it to one, and live one possession at a time. When Drury played Granby in the Western Mass Finals, Granby was down, and they didn't take a three in the final minute, down more, 5 or 6 points. They kept going to the basket for one at a time and then put their defense on. Be interesting. Open three from Bond, I'd obviously take. Corner three from Bullet, I'll take. If not, I'll just get an easy two, hopefully. Maybe an and one, and then try to stop them on the defensive end. Both teams are going to the line on any fouls. Big bucket by the Eagles. Drury trying to come back here after the timeout with the response. Backdoor cut. Running some clock. If you run this much clock, you might have to look for the three. Down to 15 seconds. Hinkle.
Oh, can't get the one.
That was too much time if you're going to, go to the basket. But 13 seconds with enough timeouts. A lot of time left. Big free throws from Connor Hinkle. True on the first one. Makes it a 2-point ball game. It'll be interesting if Jack Brissett already set up his defense or he's going to call timeout after the make. Jack Brissett calls timeout. He's been doing that all year. Calls timeout to set up his play, his defense. You know what? Except for 24 seconds going off the clock. Perfect possession by Drury. Made perfect by Connor. Cashing in 2 big free throws right there.
I would prefer not fouling Escano. He hasn't killed him with field goals, John, but he's been almost perfect from the line tonight. He's 8 out of 9 from the free throw line.
Every coach, you work on special situations all the time. Final 8 game with a chance to go to the Final 4. You can't get any more special than this right now. With 13 seconds left, if you go with your full court press, I would try to get a steal for about 3 seconds. If you don't get one, you got to foul. If you don't want, a certain player going to the line, you got a Escano. You want to switch on him. You don't want Nieves going to the line. But right now, Drury, I imagine, will come out full court. I would put Hinkle or Bullet on the ball, try to get a deflection. It looks like they're putting nobody on the ball, so they're going to try to deny the inbounds. Bullet's covering the long pass. Foul on Hinkle.
It's the one kid I didn't want to foul, John.
Right.
The one kid. Now, I'm not saying the other kids can't make free throws. They certainly have. But this kid has been deadly from the line.
Yeah, well,
It'd be the same thing as you don't want to put Bond on the line for Drury.
Right. He is a senior for this Eagle team, and he goes to the line. The good news is only 0.9 seconds went off. Even if he's true, you got a chance for a three. I don't know how many timeouts Jack Brissett has left, but he just called another one to set up an offensive play. One timeout left. Thank you. That's why Jack doesn't use timeouts in the first half too often, because he's got a timeout to set up his offense right here. You can again shoot a good three, but if you get a bucket within 6 seconds, you hope right here he misses one or two. Then you can have anything. You can drive and get two, or you can kick it out for a three. But if he's true on both, he's been a good free throw shooter. If he's true on both, you're down by three.
It's limited options.
You take your first good look, but if you can get a bucket up a ball up the floor, you can take a two still. But I don't know. You got to put on a defense. Interesting basketball. Basketball is one of the everybody in America, everybody across the world loves the game of basketball. Because you could take 100 coaches and everybody would have a different opinion on how they would play this. Very few, you would have 3 or 4 different scenarios coaches could handle this, but it all depends on how Escano shoots his free throws right here. And here we go. Short.
He'll get one more.
You know what? We talk about makes, misses, all that. Gotta box out. No second chances here. Get the ball, and then let's go see what you got. Long. Travel.
Foul.
Senior James
Morales
going to the line with 8.1 seconds left.
Stole the ball and got fouled.
Collins came up with a huge offensive rebound there. I thought Drury was in trouble.
That is Osimi's last foul. This time we're right.
I thought Drury was in trouble when they gave up the offensive rebound. Morales comes up with a big steal, gets fouled, trying to push the ball ahead.
John, it looked like Escano tried to miss that shot long.
I think he was short on the first one. He just put a little too much mustard on the second one. Morales ties up the ball game.
$56 apiece, 8.1 left. Oh, I hope the whistles are put away, John.
Gets the touch. Gotta play defense. Gotta play defense. Could have been a foul. No call. Long. Drury wins.
Oh, my God, John.
James Morales, the hero of the Drury Blue Devil Final Four appearance. What a finish for the senior.
That's it, John. Peter, this is the #1 game. Oh, my goodness, John Jacoby. Can we do it? Can we do a better game? Wow.
No. You know what? That's the type of game after the first quarter, you know it's going to come down to the final 1 or 2 possessions. Eagles had a chance to take a 3-point lead. Their best free throw shooter of the night came up short on his first one. The long rebound found it to an Eagles player. Morales, senior, final few seconds of his career. He steals the ball, gets fouled, knocks down 2 free throws. I thought the Eagles shot was true. Right on line, just a little bit long.
It did, John. It looked from where we're sitting up here, right on line, just a little long.
It would have been devastating for the Blue Devils.
If this team played 2 more quarters, the score's probably tied at the end of those 2 quarters.
Yeah. You know what? James Varellis has had a nice year all year. Very few accolades. He's played 24, 28 minutes a game. He doesn't hit big shots. He doesn't. They don't look for him to hit big shots. He takes them open when he has them. Right now, I'm happy he's got his senior moment. He just punched a ticket for his team to make it to the Final Four. Senior James Varellis, hero in the final seconds.
I'm speechless, John. I'm glad that I've got a qualified color person next to me that has done a great job with me over and over again. I know you'd rather have your girls be playing basketball at this time. We said that the other night, but whether it's Tim or myself or it's John Franzoni and yourself, it's so much fun. And
well, I feel privileged to be up here to be a guest. I enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun. I've coached and played basketball my whole life, but this was a great game to see.
Connor Hinkle and Sam Mormon have been presented the Final Four trophy, and they get another crack at Pioneer Valley, John.
Yeah, you know what? Coach Brissett and Coach Thayer from Pioneer Valley have known each other for years. Thayer was the head coach at Greenfield High for years. It's going to be a great matchup, and it don't matter what happens here. It's all golden from here.
We thank you for being with us here this evening. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's contest.
And they're receiving their Final Four banner and their plaque now. What a special moment for the Drury Blue Devil team. A lot of guts out there tonight, and James Varellis punched the ticket with 8 seconds left, knocking down 2 incredibly clutch free throws. Happy for the senior. And now they're celebrating with their fans. This is what high school basketball should be all about.
I couldn't be happier for Coach Brissett and his kids. And John, Timmy Murray and I talk about this a lot on High School Basketball Weekly. We have the utmost respect for the long-term coaches, boys and girls in Berkshire County, but especially the 4 teams we cover. The Mount Greylock boys and girls, the McCann boys and girls, the Hoosick and Drury boys and girls. And every year we say some coaches get more out of less. And that may be true in some situations. And every year we say that they've done their best job, but I can't see Coach Brissett coaching any better. A team so young. When I know that the Miles Beauchamp injury was going to be devastating to them, as Coach Liz Kay is walking by our bench. The excellent Coach Kay from the Warriors of Wacona, who has an excellent program, as you know, down there, John. But it got other kids a chance to play. Varellis was going to play no matter what, but Sammy Bullitt has stepped up. Kids came off the bench and played extremely well. These kids know their roles so well, and I think they're going to be able to tear the nets down here. So we're going to hang around for a while.
Jack Brissett, does a great job in his game management. Does a great job controlling the game, but he does his true coaching in practice. Everything, the key to a coach is practice. And I know, talking to players, talking to Coach Brissett, Coach and I golf in the summer together. I know he puts them through a workout every day in practice and gets them ready for moments like this. Sometimes the ball falls your way, sometimes it doesn't. But Coach Brissett has his team ready, has his team prepared. I coach again, in my 7 years here up as the Drury boys coach, I had to face Jack Brissett. His teams were always well prepared, and he's continuing doing it now. The proud moment, but this game, coaches don't win or lose these games in the final seconds. They win it all year in practice. And James Varellis, like I said, hasn't had the accolades all year, but he's been a contributing member, key member of this team, not always putting up the points, but he had 8 big points tonight, 2 3-pointers and 2 free throws. And James Varellis, got to be walking out of this gym going, you know what, I worked my butt off all year defensively. I worked my butt off all year helping break the press with Jorge. I'm going to walk out of here knowing I just made 2 of my biggest free throws of my career, and we're going to the Final Four.
Chad, did you recall the final? They took it off the scoreboard before I wrote it down.
I believe it was 57-56.
So we're going to take a very quick break here. I'm glad we're not live tonight, guys. So John and Peter are take a quick break. They're going to, I'm going to figure out the scoring, and I'm going to go down on the floor. So don't go away. We'll be right back. Okay, we're finally back down to the floor after the ceremony that they give the final 4 squads before they hit the road. Coach, how intense, good ball club you played today. How difficult to prepare your kids in such a short period of time, not knowing the team real well.
Yeah, I mean, we knew they were going to be athletic, and we knew they were going to press the whole game. I thought changing the zone really slowed the game down just a little bit in the second half, made them use a little clock. They weren't getting quick shots. We did as good a job as we could taking care of the ball, man. That's a good team. They're flying around, and gutty performance for sure.
Yeah, John and I said just before halftime, a couple minutes to go, you put Hinkle and Mormon on the bench, kept Jorge out there, all with 2 personal fouls. You didn't want anybody to pick them up. But the kids that you played in pressure situation came through for you today.
Yeah, Rome and Durant, Lucas Hamilton. We talked about it in practice all week. Like, you guys are going to have to spell. It doesn't have to be long, and it doesn't have to be special. It's got to be 2-3 minutes. Don't turn it over. Make a play here or there. I mean, Durant knocked down a 3. We got a couple of rebounds. Yeah, that was huge for us to come in down 1 at halftime. I said, we're good. I liked where we were.
Yeah.
We were okay in that game.
Yeah, John, you got anything for Jack?
Yeah, I thought going to the zone was a great move. It kept them out of foul trouble. Boston English finally figured it out a little bit, chipped away, and but it was a neck-and-neck game the whole way. Did you imagine James Varela stepping up and having the biggest moment of his career?
I tell you, we call him Big Game James, and it's been kind of the joke for his 4 years here. But he stepped up big. The whole game, he's made some good play. I mean, he was getting doubled. He got the ball in bounds. He was getting doubled. He made some good passes. It was the best game he's played, and defensively, he's just doing a great job. I mean, I'm proud of him, and I'm happy for those seniors. They had a disappointing loss in the Western Mass Finals, and I mean, that kind of makes up for it a little bit. It will feel good, and we're on to the Final Four. Pioneer is a great team. They haven't lost yet. It'd be nice to give them one somewhere along the lane. So,
well, you're an experienced opponent. You play them in the regular season. You gave them 2 losses last year. Let's get this their first loss this year down in the Final Four. I think everybody knows Jorge Bond and Sam Mormon run the ship here. They're the 2 leading scorers, rebounders. They do it all for you. But I think the contributing players, you had Hinkle score 18 against Huzik, and I know Varela only had 8, but obviously 2 clutch free throws to win the game. I thought everybody accept their role on this team, and you've done a great job coaching them all year. Enjoy it. You got nothing to lose. You got everything to gain. Go knock off Pioneer.
Thanks, John. We appreciate that, and I couldn't agree more. Our role players are the key to the team, and they buy into what their role is, and that's sometimes hard for kids. They want to be the hero. They want to be the guy. That's a great win, and now they know what it's like to be part of a program that's successful because of those guys. So, yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way, Coach. We've talked about all year, Timmy and I doing these games, and with the youth, the way you brought them around, it's an incredible coaching job by you and your staff. So, as John said, go get Pioneer. You never know what's going to happen, and you got nothing to lose. What a great season, Jack. So, congratulations and good luck next week.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate
Take care.
it. Yep.
Thanks, Jack. Okay, we're back down on the floor after the Drury Blue Devils' big win, propelling them to the D5 Final Four. And Sam, we just had you the other night, and we had you a couple weeks ago in the Huzik game. But again, a very, very physical game. I know Coach Reset got you prepared for this, but tough pressure, and you guys came away with the win. How exciting is it for you as a leader and a senior?
I mean, it's pretty great right now. I'm still in shock from the win. But going into this game, we knew last 2 practices were just pre-gaming after that physical game against Huzik. But we all knew we had to come together and we had to find a common goal.
Coach, you got anything to say?
Yeah, no, congratulations, Sammy. I know it's been an up and down couple weeks in the postseason. You had a tough finish in the Western Mass Finals, but now you made the Final Four, so that's actually a bigger trophy as far as I'm concerned. You get to play Pioneer again. It's a great challenge. You got nothing to lose. Congratulations. I think, what do you think of James Morales, your fellow senior, having his shining moment tonight?
I mean, it feels good. I've been playing with James ever since 5-6 travel, so seeing him going out there not really being in the media, like not really getting his name in any articles, but going out there and getting his moment, I feel great for him, and I'm happy for him.
Well, Sam, congratulations. Another tremendous effort by you and your team, up and down. Everybody knows their role here. And, you beat Pioneer a couple times last year, lost to them when it really, really counted the most. Maybe you could return the favor. But I know you guys are going to give it all. And best of luck this week as you go at it.
Thank you.
That's Sam Mormon. So I'm just going to run down the scoring quickly for the Blue Devils. As usual, they were led by Jorge Bond with 20 points. Sammy Mormon had 18. James Varellas had a great overall ball game. He had 8 points. He knocked down a couple of threes and a couple of biggest free throws of Drury basketball in a long, long time. Sammy Bullitt, Connor Hinkle had 6. The Dirt Dog just did his job over and over again. And Bullitt with a field goal for the 57. So Drury moves on to play Pioneer Valley in the MIA Division 5 Final Four this coming week. Time still to be announced. But the final score again, Drury 57, Boston English 56. For Peter Johntown, John Jacoby, I'm Rick Bois saying thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care. Good night.